Real Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
Great parole officer, you know what I'm saying, that was very supportive of my situation, you know what I'm saying, and made sure he held up, you know what I mean, his parts were, and looked out for me and made sure I was good.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying, and I got off parole in a year exactly. I got out March 5th, 21, and I got off parole March 5th, 22. What was it? On the 5th, me and my partners was celebrating, cause I've never been out of jail a whole year. So I'm like, yeah, we gotta go out. And this was the same day as Just Bang, his signing party.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, oh yeah, we finna go fuck with bro, and we gonna celebrate. So it's a double whammy, you know what I'm saying? So this was on Saturday, so we resting on Sunday. I got to see my PO Monday, you know what I'm saying? And Monday morning when I was getting dressed, my PO called me. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, you ain't even got to come in today. I'm like, oh, what's wrong? He like, you off parole, man. So I was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn.
I know you was like, God damn, for real?
What?
Fucked
I'm
you
like, shit,
up.
we got to celebrate again.
Oh, man. Hell yeah,
But
bro.
that's how I got off that shit, bro. I just tired of being trapped in that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I know what I had to do to get off, even before I went to jail the first time, you know what I'm saying? And I just had to lock in and focus on me and exit everything out.
That's dope. So I know Debo had a lot to do with this, but the FOD move, like, how did the conversation start, and how did you just decide to lock in? Like, how did you just say, fuck it, this is the best move for Killa?
I'm big on energy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just putting everything in order, like all the shit that's just how it's happening for me, you know what I'm saying? And Debo, that's my dog. Good dude, you know what I'm saying? Me and Debo done ran into each other plenty of times. In the studio, out the studio, and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just always music talk with us.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And he told me everything he was working on and trying to do and make it happen and everything. And like, man, you know what I'm saying? We need to try to get something going for you. It wasn't just, I'm trying to get you to FOD and that was it.
Right.
It was, I still want to help you with your shit any way I can, you know what I'm saying? So when he told me about the FOD move, I'm like, all right, well, shit, we'll holler about it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to continue to do me. He like, don't even trip. We going to talk about it. I'll come back.
So is any of your new songs out at this time? Yeah, because you had like Last Night was out.
Yeah.
That's my favorite shit, by the way. Last Night, crazy.
Last night wasn't out.
Oh, it wasn't out?
Last night wasn't out yet. I had just dropped my project, You Made Me Do It.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then he told me that he had a lot of other shit in motion. He was working on a lot of other things. So he's like, I'm going to get back to you. Don't even trip. I'm going to come back. So shit, it was months later, you know what I'm saying? And whatever he had to do, whatever he had going on, he did it and nigga came back for me. You know what I'm saying? And
Real nigga.
Didn't forget about a nigga, so, and it's always good vibes around the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting everything in order, like, man, this happening. And I know, you know what I'm saying, God ain't gonna put nothing in front of me.
Hell no.
That a motherfucker can't handle, so everything happens for a reason.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro, like, and I tell Phil this all the time, like, what's going on right now for y'all ain't never been done, right? Because niggas have had major distribution, niggas have had major deals, and nobody's label in Oakland has ever looked like this or been functioning like this and even put out the volume of work in that short amount of time. Nobody. I know all this shit. Ain't nobody did nothing. You name the Dangerous Crew, you name whoever you want to name them all. It never happened, right? Which, and this is another thing I tell Phil, it's so big that it supersedes the hate. Like, you can't even, it's like right now, it was different before. Right now, you ain't even got time for the hate. It's too big.
It's too big.
It's too much shit going on. It's great. It looks great. Life is good. Like, it almost makes you think, like, now I see what the other niggas was going through in their cities when they finally got to where they needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, niggas is weird. Like, you know, for me, I probably asked, whatever year that was, Nipsey died, because I was interviewing Phil during the interview. Debo was there. We talked about that, and we talked about signing and not signing and who didn't sign. Like, you know, Styling didn't sign him or none of the live wire niggas. So kind of like his style not to sign niggas and to help niggas, but he had ran across the Rowdy Riches and, you know, niggas before they came up, and it could have been one of them situations, which I believe in time, and so I just believe it wasn't the right time, right?
Exactly.
And we talked about that, and Phil almost had the mentality of not signing niggas either. So somewhere along the line, he adapted a boss mentality, a CEO mentality, and you know, it's different when, because rappers, it's like rappers and athletes, right? Even though LeBron is whatever, how many seasons in, 18 seasons in, and then you'll have a nigga that's, you know, like DeMar DeRozan. They not really peers, but in this game, they are peers.
Exactly.
So it's like in this rap game, you and Phil are peers, but this nigga's a seasoned rapper, a seasoned businessman. He been doing it. So people where we from got the wrong mentality. Like, oh, I ain't signing that nigga. Yeah. I ain't just. What you gonna keep doing then? Nigga, you gonna keep doing what you been doing? Like, all right, cool, nigga.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? It don't like that mentality is fucked up. So I love that somebody that's reputable, like you, somebody that's reputable, like Bane, these niggas that we seeing, you know what I'm saying? Because you could almost look at like two of them as like, oh, well, they from the same area. Oh, that's, you know what I mean? But then you look at a nigga from 85th, nigga from the Dubs, niggas from the Dubs. Like, it's like, oh, these niggas really, they really doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that, man. I'm glad you did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you made that move. You shining harder than you ever shined before. You get more looks than you ever got before. And I was telling you, even then, like, even with the cheat code is me, it'll be easy to call out, I'm from 85th, you from 85th. Let me interview my young partner when he get out of jail. That don't make no sense. He got to do something, some type, and that's for anybody that watch No Vultures or fuck with No Vultures. It's impacting culture.
Yeah.
You got to impact culture. You don't even want to prematurely do nothing. Because it's going to be like, all right, what? You know what I mean? Who is this nigga? What he doing? Like, let's say we did an interview, you would have went back to jail. It'd be like,
Yeah.
nigga barely was doing shit in the first place.
Yeah, cause when I remember when I called you for the interview and you had told me like, man, you let me know how everything works, how you do your thing. I'm like, damn. So I hang out, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And like you said, the first thing I'm like, I'm from 85th.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like normal motherfuckers would think, and I'm like, damn, bro, this thing ain't. I need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need an interview, bro. What the fuck? Why the fuck you ain't interviewing me? But then I had to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I got to build my shit up. Give motherfuckers something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Come with more, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be no automatically off the glass alley oop because shit.
And this, what motherfuckers don't understand is, I've been building like it was from the dirt. So it wasn't I didn't build it off what people would consider new artists. Intentionally took the legends, and the legend story is what's selling the show. It's not me.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's part of my personality and what I know, but it's the legend story that's selling the show. It's the story that's never been told. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't even have to be a legend. You just have to impact culture. At one time, it could be a nigga with one hit wonder with one song because he's gonna have so many experiences that he could tell me off of that. Like, oh, you went platinum?
Yeah.
So what else came with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, I fucked Madonna. Like, you're like, what? Like, wow, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, let's get into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a nigga be needing something, but it's like, you added this FOD to your legacy, which added a bigger storyline to who Killa is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could come in and talk about Fonte all day. I know all this and all this different shit, but that wouldn't matter to the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? So this new project, Perfect Timing.
Yeah.
Why that name? Why Perfect Timing?
I named it Perfect Timing because shit, everything been happening perfectly. You know, like the timing of everything that's going on, it couldn't have been no better time for this shit to happen for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like how everything is falling in line. You know what I'm saying? It's the perfect time. For me to, you know, do
well,
me.
like being in this situation that you in, seeing more than you ever saw. You got features with Jim Jones. You got you working and is getting bigger. You working, people wanting to work with you, reaching out to you. What's gonna happen because you in this situation? What can you take out of this situation to help build the Repties?
I'm taking everything I learned from, you know what I mean? Like, just being around Phil. It's more than just music.
Right.
You know, like, it ain't just, oh, I'm a rapper and he's a CEO, you know what I'm saying? It's also a friendship, a learning thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Pull the microphone.
When I'm around him, I'm still watching how he work, you know what I'm saying, and learning shit, you know what I'm saying, how he move with his camp. I'm learning like, oh shit, this is what I could be doing, you know what I'm saying, and he not doing shit and trying to keep it from a motherfucker. He's telling you, do this. This is the formula, you know what I'm saying? Utilize this shit, you know what I'm saying? Don't just come around and leave empty-minded, you know? You gotta leave.
Right.
You learn something from this shit, and everything I learned just from being around him, Devo, just from everybody, you know what I'm saying? I try to utilize that shit with the Repty.
Devo a utility knife. That nigga's an A&R. He make dogs. That nigga do all kind of shit. that nigga's
crazy.
A visionary, man.
Ask him what he got to do today.
That nigga's a rapper. That nigga is hella shit,
Ask
man.
that nigga what he got to do today, but
that nigga go crazy. But yeah, because I want to see the same thing happen for y'all. Because like one thing niggas got to know about the Repties, y'all some real popular niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I like to always compare it to the likes of like ASAP Mob, because you got different niggas that do everything. Like Quaz is a pure curator. That's just what he is.
Yeah.
He creates shit. You know what I'm saying? Pedro's into fashion. He's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But like if you went down the list, like can you just name off the top like the main Repties, the niggas that everybody know, that everybody see all the time? Or is it just too many?
I think it's no main Repties.
There's no main Repties.
No main Repties.
So how many is y'all, about 30, 40?
Nah, we like 10 deep.
10 deep.
10 deep, but it ain't no main Repties, because shit, when everybody see everybody normally usually together.
Yeah.
You know, so I think everybody plays a equal part in the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? Whether you might see me a little more, but it's just because of what I do. You know what I'm saying? But you probably see them in person a lot more, you know what I'm saying? But you probably see me doing other shit and probably look at me like, oh, he the main Repty. But at the end of the day, we all put in the same percentage of work.
And you moved up out of here, right? So is that just to get your mind right and to get away from the city and what just been normally going on? Man, it helped you get off parole.
Did it. Did it. Yeah. But yeah, hell yeah. I just feel like it was just time for something new for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I never really just left this motherfucking and enjoyed being gone, you know? I had started getting in the rhythm of it last time when I was home, but when I left out this time, it was like, it was a lot of small ass shit. Small shit. It's small out there, but it's big out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of small shit that I was doing out there that I know I wouldn't dare in my life do out here.
Right.
And it was all just little shit that had to do with being comfortable. You know, so when I was doing that shit and I knew I could do this shit without having the worry of somebody walking up behind me or even having to watch my surroundings for other reasons, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always on my toes for shit, but I don't gotta be so paranoid because I'm worried about one specific thing.
Right.
But I'm just like, damn, this how it feels, you know what I'm saying? To be comfortable and I could go outside and fucking, do that. You know, I could walk my dog with my slides on. You know what I'm saying?
No shower shoes in the day room.
You know, out here, you wear slides out here. That's a deep piece.
I be seeing niggas all the time like, boy, you.
Yeah, but it's like shit like that, man. I can just go out, bro, peace of mind. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I feel that.
I left everything, shit, and I was like, fuck that, I'm gone. And
you get more bang for your buck. For damn show. You know what I'm saying? I know something that's before we get out of here, near and dear to your heart, man. Little sis passed from breast cancer.
Yeah.
And was you gone or was you out?
I was gone.
You was gone?
Yeah.
How did that impact you?
Man, that shit hurt. You know, and that's why having a fucking cell phone in jail isn't always a good thing, bro.
Hey, I'm going through that with Clee.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I had to watch my sister on video, you know, laid out in the bed with tubes going down her throat and all that shit. You know, my sister, love my sister, and when I got the call of her even just having cancer and me knowing that I got this much time left, you know what I'm saying? And then the stage she was at, I'm like, now I'm trying to calculate how much time she had left, you know? But in death, it was never one of our options, you know what I'm saying? But It's just me being still in tune with reality, you know, of what this shit brings, trying to actually prepare myself for what I feel is to come. But my sister passing, it was like, fuck, you know, it hit me hard. And like I said, I was supposed to be going home and shit, I'm fucking up. And I'm probably like 6 months away from the house at the time, you know what I'm saying? And that's there 100% of the reason of why I am the way I am now. You know, the change and everything, like it's just everything. You know, everything happened for a reason.
For sure.
You know, some things that happen to us that don't go our way, we look at it as bad things, you know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, it's a good thing. You know, my sister passing, I'm always look at it as a bad thing, but it was a good thing for her, you know, and it helped me and my family look at life and do a lot of things a lot different to better ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And so it took a long time for me to really just accept it. And I still sit down and think about it, you know what I'm saying? Think about her and sit down and have my moments, you know, but
yeah, I know it touched you. I seen you.
Yeah,
I know it fucked you up.
You know, that was my dog, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I knew. Like, as kids, you see me, you see her. You see her, you see me. You know what I'm saying? That's my little big sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm the big brother, but I was her little brother.
Right, for sure.
I was just her big brother, like, you know, protection.
For
but
sure.
Thinking wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who I was learning from. You know, so when she left, it snatched a big part of me.
Yeah.
Stay on blue. I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes.